Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's version of Nichols and Dimes, our weekly video series. The quote of the week this week comes from Deepak Chopra. Most people know who he is. Very famous gentleman. He says, instead of thinking outside the box, get rid of the box. Instead of thinking outside the box, get rid of the box, by Deepak Chopra. Why am I bringing this up? Thinking inside the box, for most people when talking about traditional investments, are inside the box investments like stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and real estate. Well, what about thinking about outside the box investments like classic or exotic cars? Think about that. Most people think about cars in terms of investing as bad investments, which generally they are, frankly. On average, a classic car or an exotic car, if it's rare and in very good condition, will generally appreciate over time. So again, it's generally supply-demand that pushes most investments or most prices of products, but classic or exotic cars can be traditional, terrific investments. For example, over the last 10 years, this is a study done by the Historical Automotive Group, known as HAGI, that tracks the collector car market index. In other words, how well the market has, for these types of cars, have appreciated over the last 10 years. Well, check this out. Over the last 10 years, that index has appreciated over 500% compared to the market. The stock market, as measured by the S&P 500, has appreciated about 60%. This is absolutely insane. 500% versus 60%. Most people don't know it unless you actually collect classic cars or exotic cars yourself. You know there's a lot of opportunity to make money. Tremendous if you know what you're doing. Again, not all classic cars and exotic cars are created equal, but obviously many of them appreciate over time. I wanted to share with you one of the as examples of a classic car that has done really well for over the years. If you are a Corvette lover, you love the 1967 Corvette. Why? It's because it is, well, at least generally considered one of the more classic body styles of the Corvette. And actually, they made a lot less of them. I think they only made 22,000 of them back in 1967. This car, relative to all Corvettes, has done well in terms of an investment. Again, as long as it's in good condition. Remember I said earlier, supply-demand generally will dictate price. Obviously, the higher demand, the lower the supply, the price generally will go up. So again, do you consider yourself an outside-the-box investor? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. If you are outside the box, consider investing in classic or exotic cars. Of course, it depends on your situation, your risk tolerance, but something to think about. To that end, if you would like a second opinion on your portfolio or financial situation, you can send me an email at cnichols@nicholswealth.com or go on our website at nicholswealth.com to learn more. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.